What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Out of the Abyss. Tarantagash is the DM through the series, so I'm going to turn it over to him for the recap. Go ahead, Tarant.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our game. For the most part at this point, the party has been moving away from the Sloopadoop area where a demon lord emerged from the water after a bit of fighting. They were escaping towards a much safer, better location as they make their pursuits through the Underdarkness. They're making their way to Neverlight Grove. They've made about 7 days of travel on such a journey. And throughout it so far, they've met some pretty interesting people. A couple of people from the Society of Brilliance, a few traders, and a few monsters. It is now the morning after a long rest of their journey to Neverlight Grove, and I leave it to the party. What would you like to do? Are you going to be moving at a normal pace, or a fast pace, or a slow pace today? Who do you want to do the navigation and all of that wonderful information?
Did we know about how far we are, like halfway, quarter way?
You.
I thought we had the map from the guy.
Oh,
So
that's
we
right.
have to do
You
that.
did get a map from
The
one
guy
of the
did.
Societies of Brilliance. He gave you a map on how to get there quickly. So you would have to do no more survival checks, but you will have encounters along the way. That's true. So
Fast paced it is.
Yep, fast pace. Always. Mush!
okay. All right, so he shows you the path. You pull up your map. You start going fast pace, as is stated. Let me just do a quick couple of rolls for you. 17 is definitely a hit. All right, so you make your way. You start going down You're making your way through the tunnels, and there's this branch point, and you guys branch off to the right, as it says, and you're just going down this long hallway as you start off your day. And it's complete darkness, no phase res in the area, so you don't have to worry about any of that, which is nice. Anybody have anything that they would be doing along this thing, or any talking or anything like that, or just quiet, hard, fast travel?
Fast travel, but I'm making sure that Stork can keep up by, carrying him.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Of course.
Of course. All right. So again, you make it through the first half of the day's travel, and you keep following. You're still in this long tunnel. It seems like it's just been a constant. It's just a single tunnel this entire way as you travel, and yeah, you just keep going. No kind of survival check or anything that needed, which is great. I'll put you on the map we usually use. This is our normal travel map that we've been using for this entire time. And yeah, you make your way, no problems whatsoever as you travel along. As you near the end of your journey for this day, you hear some voice coming from up ahead. And as you turn a bend, you see this lone Durgar. It looks like, for those you can see him, his beard is matted and poofed out all the heck. It's gross looking. It's like he's been pulling at it and letting go, and pulling at it and letting go. He's gnashing himself. And he's in complete and total chaos. And it's, well, they told me that it was this way, but it's not this way. I was on my way to Gracklestone, but now I'm on my way to Neverlight. And he's just looking around, all crazy person. Are you? Wait, you're not my friends. Where's my friend? And he just comes stomping up to Sereth.
Okay, yeah. Well, one sec.
Health Inspector! This man is unwell. Put him to sleep.
You're immediately going to attack him?
he comes
He
stomping
Jesus!
over aggressively. Absolutely.
Huh.
Yep. He might not have a weapon out, but I don't trust him.
So
And-
he's twitching a little bit. Like, what are you talking about? So you're attacking him.
Yeah, as he's coming over, I'll throw a firebolt. I mean, do you want to do initiative or anything, or
Yeah. Let's do a quick initiative roll on this one. Maybe he'll roll well. He won't. So let's see if he survives a round of you guys.
I need to reload because it didn't roll, but I got an 18.
Again, health inspector, your commanding officer. Sure, let's go with it. Your commanding officer has ordered you to put to sleep to this individual, as they are clearly unwell and need medical attention.
Anyone who
So-
wants to interact with this guy, give me an initiative roll. If you just want to watch what happens, you can just watch what happens.
What is asleep?
It's when you hit them so many times that their eyes close.
Okay. So just Spartan and Gooper in this one. No one else wants to do this. Okay,
No, this is beneath me.
it's beneath you. Shrike, then you gonna sit back and watch?
Yeah, I'm the navigator.
Okay. All right, Spartan, you shoot a firebolt.
I sure do. I'm going to use Tides of Chaos as well. Because why wouldn't I?
Sure, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? That's a good question.
You hit. He is not well. As you
Right.
firebolt him.
So he comes stomping over, saying something incoherent, and I just go, "No, you don't." Just fling a firebolt at him.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Stay away from stool. Nope.
All right. Goop.
Goop is going to wander on over and doing what my commanding officer told me. I am going to punch him repeatedly.
All right. Punch him. Miss. Miss.
Attempt to punch repeatedly, and bonus.
Wow.
Never mind. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yep.
Attack.
I'm docking
Okay.
your pay for such a miserable display, health inspector.
What is the pay?
He's not a dumb guy. This character is not a dumb. He's you guys are definitely a threat to him, and so he just vanishes as he turns invisible, and you don't know what happens to him. But you're out of combat because you would have killed him in the second he appears. It seems like he ran off in a direction down the hallway that you were going towards, but
Mhm.
uh,
I know
You
what
don't
this
know.
was.
I imagine Goop's like looking at the floor where he was standing, just trying to inspect where he must have went, moving rocks around.
That was clearly a leprechaun. Mm-hmm.
And they can be extremely dangerous. Play all kinds of tricks on you.
That's true. That's true. Slightly insane, very mischievous, but that also means there is a presence of treasure somewhere nearby.
Leprechaun?
Yes. Health inspector.
Yes.
I need you to locate and inspect the health of a large
Look.
pot-like cauldron filled with coins. Search for it.
Locate pot. Pot has food. Pots are filled with food.
Yes. Find the pot.
Does it have food in it? Is treasure food?
Yes. Of course.
So he went invisible at the end there, right?
he did.
I'm saying this in character. Do we
Uh.
think there's more of them? Do we think he was actually a threat?
He could have been. And you know what? Can never be too safe.
I cast the
Especially when we're-
invisibility.
You do not see him. Where you
I can see really far.
You
Like
So,
400
you're,
feet.
You're in a
It's-
you're in a hallway that's kind of you're each one is long hallway. It's 10 feet wide, and it has turns and whatnot. About 30 feet up, there's a turn.
He's like crouched down behind a boulder.
He ran after taking that vicious attack from Kefar.
I don't see anything else.
No.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't see him anymore. So he's not here.
you've
All right.
made
Well, let's carry on where we were going anyway. We don't want to lose any time, and if there are any more around, well,
I'll
I'd
keep
rather
an eye
not.
out for them.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
So you guys travel for about another hour or so, and and you come across the end of this tunnel. It ends on the shore of the Dark Lake. There
Isn't
are
this
two
where we,
rafts there.
weren't we here before?
Where what?
The dark. Oh, never mind. That was
Further down. You're in the Dark Lake area, and there are two rafts put off to the side. They have little insignia of the Brilliance Society of Brilliance on them, and there's 12 poles. It looks like 6 person per raft easily could move. But it's the end of the day as you are now camped out on the shore. There is no sign of that invisible person as you make your way here. Yeah, nothing.
We can take these.
yes, we can. We'll have to split our group in order to make sure everybody's accommodated. Let's see.
We're not going to rest first.
Oh no, we need to keep moving.
We can rest on the thing. And he points to the rafts.
That is a good suggestion, Goop. We should continue moving onward through the night.
On the thing.
There are 12 poles for a reason. It takes 6 people per raft to move the boats. So you will all be moving the boats as you.
We
move
only
the
have
boat.
11 people. Oh
You have 12
no.
people. This one is currently with the NPC. So
they're just going to be occupied the whole session moving the boats. I got it. Yep.
Is Stool going to be taking a pole and using it to push a raft with a
Okay.
water? Because I don't see that happening.
he's,
Gentlemen, don't worry. I will make all the decisions for the group as you have elected me to do. I know that is my cross to bear. I think the fairest way to split this group is I'm going to come over here, and Den and Goop, it will be in my boat. Shrike, Keith, and Kefar, you will protect the other raft, and then I'm gonna take the navigator, the strong orcish fella, and Braids. Braids, you can come with me.
Why not?
So you guys got a Qui-Goth.
You get all the little people.
Qui-Goths are not small. So
No.
bigger than we are.
But Stool and the wait, where's the Qui-Goth?
Qui-Goth, Prince Darendil is the Qui-Goth.
Okay, that's that one.
The Darrow is small. Yes, the Darrow is small, but he's strong enough to move a pole.
So wait, these boats or these rafts hold 6 people, or they need 6 people to move them?
They hold 6 people, and there's a pole for each person. You technically could probably
okay.
5 people, but you're gonna need one person like steer in the back, and if you wanted to put that in Stool's hands, you could definitely do that.
Wait. Does Stool have hands?
He can manipulate his body in a way that he can hold the pole and use it.
Just tie it to him.
His strength is not as bad as you'd expect it to be. All things considering, he is a small being for sure, but his strength is not bad.
How would you assume that a Stool isn't as competent as any other able-bodied?
Yeah, exactly.
He is a mushroom.
If one were to say, He's got a strength that might match that of a certain sorcerer in your party. So he's not as limited as you might suspect. But yeah, you're at the shore. You want to take your long rest here? You want to keep trying to move?
Oh
At,
no, we're going to
constant
march.
per hour.
No, we're gonna rest.
We should go on the lake and rest.
Okay. Everyone who agrees with me, raise their hand. Goop, raise your
Goop-
hand.
Goop does not have hands.
Hayfar raises both hands
Make-
and in one hand his stool upside down so that all 4 of his legs are up as well.
Make a noodle.
What is a noodle?
You're the thingy that you do, where it's like a weird tubey thing.
Keith will chime in. Well, I don't think we should be going overnight here, so I'm going to start setting up camp. And he does start setting up camp, as well as all the other people. The
I thought we were gonna rest on the boat.
We are resting on boat.
Well, I think it might be best if we rest at the shore and move during the daytime, because, well, at least we have a whatever the day might be. We definitely need to have our strengths about us. If we start being weakened by exertions going overnight, that might leave us as prey for some of the more evil things on
Hey
the
Keith.
lake.
Hey Keith. Who asked?
It's, you were trying to vote. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay.
We did. You go sit back down. Etsy is gonna come back and his character's gonna murder me. All right, anyway, so okay, I was outvoted. We're taking a rest.
Yeah, you're taking a long rest overnight here.
Fine, vote for me. You would like to march, wouldn't you?
Me?
Yes,
No.
that is your name, isn't it?
I wasn't listening. Sorry. I was still thinking of the guy who went invisible before.
Well, then maybe you'd be keen on sharing.
No, I was looking, making sure he wasn't following us or anything.
Is he following us?
I can't see him, so I don't think so.
You know what? Since you are
leprechaun?
focused, yes, the leprechaun. Since Bun is now focused on keeping watch for threats and making sure that we are secure. Guess what? You are now the health inspector. Goop,
What?
you are fired as safety expert.
Oh,
Okay, that makes
Goop.
sense.
question.
Yes, Goop.
When can I be turned as Demily leader?
Nope. That's not how that works. Here, I'll tell you what. And I'm just gonna reach down and pick up like a rock and kind of brush it on my lapel. I'm like, you see the shiny stone?
It's not shiny.
It's kind of shiny. I'm a prestidigitation and make it shiny.
Not yet, but you know what? If you polish it,
Wait a minute. Do I have pressid? I don't think I. Hold on. I have some. Oh, minor illusion. I can cast minor illusion at will. Guess what? I don't hold up a pebble. I'm gonna minor illusion like a shiny badge, just like a nice, like shield. And on the shield is gonna be like a telescope in front of a map. It's very ornate. I'm gonna go. Boop. You are now the navigator, and I'm gonna shove this onto you.
Doesn't clip onto like my.
No, it does. It's not real, so I'm just gonna keep the spell so it like sticks there.
Where are we going again?
I don't know. You tell me, navigator. Where are we going?
So navigator, you look at the map, and it looks like it's pretty clearly cut out from what the Society of Brilliance drew for you.
Oh,
It looks like you get to the shore, and it kind of bends around. It's like you're following the shoreline all the way around to a point on the other side of the lake, You can kind of see where that point would be on the map. Obviously, you can't see because it's just way off in the distance.
So
So you have an option, navigator. You can go straight across and try and do survival checks to get across. You know the straight line will be faster, but you could get lost. Or you can follow the map and go around and have no survival checks and take longer.
you said if we followed the shoreline, could we also take the rafts and go by lake?
You're on the lake. You can backtrack or you can go on the lake.
Oh,
Those are your
okay.
two options at this point. Now, when you're on the lake, you can take a straight line across. It would be deviating from the map, but it would be faster, you would think, as opposed to going around and following the map. You would have no survival checks. That way.
Straight line.
You want to straight line it?
Yep.
Okay. You'll cut down travel time significantly, but if you get lost, well, you get lost.
That's okay. Goop's never lost. Goop knows where he's going.
Sure. That sounds fair. And since you're the navigator, you get to decide all this. So
That's right. Navigate.
We go this way.
well, I'm quite okay with that.
Uh-oh. That means we did something wrong.
You guys did what you wanted to do. That's fine.
We do that in the morning because as this health and safety expert or officer, I deem it unworthy of going at night. We need our full rest.
So there you go. You're doing a full night's rest. You
Okay,
didn't really burn anything, but you're gonna sleep for the night, which is good. And you wake up the next morning and you all pile on your rafts. So we're just gonna keep you guys in these groupings here, so we know what's what. Which raft is gonna be in front? Is there gonna be one Goop on it?
Of course.
No.
Navigation.
I'm sorry, Navigator. You would be incorrect. Although you may have set the course, I'm going to put our community manager in the front. That way they can adequately dictate the directions in which we are to go to arrive at our destination safely.
Shouldn't the one who decide should be the safety man, as he will ensure safety?
No, like I said, we need to make sure that the instructions that have been set by the navigator are received clearly, that everybody understands the way they are to go, and that so that in the event we become separated, we can meet together on the other side. And for that responsibility, I will elect Shrike. You are now our communications lead and community manager. Anything that needs to be told to the group, it's you, buddy. And I have every confidence that you have the skills to effectively and clearly communicate that. Well, what do you have to say?
Okay. So is the makeup of the boats going to stay the same, or is it going to change?
Nope, it's the same.
It's the same. All right, we're going to move you back over here. I'm just going to move you all to a different map because it's going to be easier to do
Also
stuff.
hear the sound of raucous applause and cheering.
We need a picture with each of our faces and a little placard like under that says our title. Democratically elected leader. Communication.
Moving the Lakeshore map, Warbucks. Okay, this is just to show you. This is to show where you're on. You're in the water. Not necessarily there's a shore or anything like that, because Goop has decided to go straight. He doesn't want to follow the map anymore, and that's what he's going to do. So, Goop, I need a survival check. And
I cannot see anything on this map.
Sorry, you can't see anything.
Have we still not updated the tokens?
I thought I had.
Where are you?
I'm on Dark Lake.
No, not you. I meant their token. Shrike. There they are. Nope, vision is not enabled.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Sorry, I just fixed it.
Ah, better.
Okay.
Anybody else can't see?
No, no one can see.
I had this all set up.
400. Who doesn't have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
You do?
Yes.
60?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Goop can see in dark.
Goop can see. All right. So while he's fixing that up, sorry, I thought this was already still set. We'll just Maybe we'll take it from here for moving forward. Anyway, you shove off on the map, and Goop, I need a survival check.
At just regular, normal.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect. You go out, and you see something off to your right. It looks really cool, and you start making your way towards that.
Which way is right? This way. This way.
No,
It
well,
doesn't matter.
that would be left.
So you're going, and you see that the shoreline is on the right side of the boat as opposed to the left, which is the direct. So you're going. You want to go straight, and your goal is to go straight. But instead of going straight, you go this way and start hugging the shoreline, going that direction, as opposed to the way the shoreline you're supposed to go versus the regular map or to go straight. So you're making your way, and you spend an hour. You spend many hours. You spend 4 hours just going.
We are on course.
Good.
And as you start going for about 30 minutes, the phase res kicks up, and you're now in phase res on the boats. You go for about 4
You've led us
hours,
to the goofy lights.
at which point Sereth again starts having his little fits because he's just like, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is definitely this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. You are taking us the wrong. This one is taking us the wrong. Why would you put this one in charge of navigation? This one is taking us the wrong way.
I am not one. I am Goop.
He's looking at Mr. E, who's supposedly in charge of this whole group. You put this one in navigation, and we're obviously going the wrong way. You need to fix this now.
Are you upset with me?
He's agitated. Extremely agitated.
Oh, I will certainly change that for you tomorrow. Can I get you to write your grievance in on paper so I get the details correct?
Paper? Where am I going to get paper? We're in the middle of water. There's no paper here. Do you have any paper on?
Smile.
Paper?
Smiling the whole time. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Without a formal grievance, I can't help you.
He takes the map from Goop's hand. It's like, this is wrong. We're going the wrong way. And he's like, fine, I thought we were following this map and we have to search for the right path. Apparently this one decided to do his own thing. Fine, I'll help you.
It would have been quicker.
And so he is going to help you with your checks moving forward. But this first check was definitely the wrong direction for 4 hours. It seems like if you were any direction you were going, you were heading back towards Stupid about any direction. But you're in the phase
circles the whole time.
You're in the phase res.
We're just gonna paddle in circles in the middle of the dark lake. 3 weeks later.
Very well could have been. All right, so it's midday. You've made no progress in your travels so far. Go ahead and give me a survival check at advantage now, because Sereth is looking over your shoulder and trying to help you navigate. Okay, that's much better. And you basically are able to follow the shoreline back the way you came, and after the long day of travel, you see the shore that you started at off to your left.
Land.
It's not the favorites anymore.
Not the favorites anymore. But you all immediately recognize that the place you started from is right there on your left. Would you like to?
Well,
we are making good progress.
You know what they say? It's not the destination; it's the journey.
Excellent.
Glares at you.
I am quite satisfied with these developments. Should we make camp?
Yes,
Maybe.
I believe we should go to the land and rest.
Okay.
Then we can embark again.
So you go back to the land you were at last night, and you fire
Yep,
that was
camp
burnt out is
again.
still
Yep.
there. You're able to just immediately set up camp once again.
All right.
Nope.
This time, I think it most appropriate that when we travel away from here, we take our time. Let's move very, very slowly. That way we can be certain that we don't get lost again. Do I have that right? And I look at Sarah and give him a finger gun and a thumbs up.
Sort of regular, whatever you said.
Yes, very good. So
All right.
we would like to travel at a slow pace.
All right. So the next morning, you're going to go at a slow pace. Long rest happens. If anybody needs to do anything during a long rest, go ahead and speak up, or we'll just roll on past it.
I'm going to use minor illusion to change the details of the map.
It's okay.
It's not gonna matter.
Maybe
You
use
can't read the map anyways.
Sarah can.
Yeah, but
Goop
Goop
can-
don't make decisions.
Goop can vaguely visualize, but there's no lines here. This is a lake.
So you do that the next morning. You do a minor illusion
Yep.
spell on the map. to make it
When they open up the map to try and read it, I'm gonna minor illusion so it looks like just a big red blob, like someone spilled wine all over the parchment.
Okay. So you do that, and Sareth is annoyed, but
Oh, I do apologize. It seems that I was having a bit of revelry by myself with the map, and I seem to have despoiled it. It's of no use to us any longer. Apologies.
he looks at you, looks at it, and is like, whatever. We need to get going. Are we going to follow the shoreline then, or are we just going to go follow whatever machinations this little one wants?
Well, that is up to the navigator.
Yes, I understand my mistake from last time. I will not do it again.
So, with my help, we certainly won't. So, how do you want to proceed? Do you want to do the straight line path again?
Yeah,
or do you
of
want
course, I want to do straight line path again.
All right, give me a survival check at advantage. With Sarah helping you. Okay.
So maybe like 4 and 8. Just go back in the same exact direction we've already been.
All right. So you get going. 12. Sorry, rolled the wrong die. My bad. So you get going on your path, and you make your way. No big deal. Let's see, is there any phase res? No phase res. It's just complete darkness as you make your path. Let me just make a roll here for you. Of course. And
Does anyone get more nervous with each extra dice that he rolls? Let me see what's happening. Oh, yes, interesting. Let me roll another dice. Yeah.
up ahead, as you make your way along in the water, you see a boat appear. Can I just show this on the map?
Another boat?
Yes, it's a smallish kind of sailing vessel. On it, you can see 3 beings as they're making their way towards you. They're a bit surprised to see other people out in the middle of the lake like this.
Is their boat bigger than ours?
Yes.
It is.
We're on a raft. We're just like
you're on a raft. They're on a keel boat, which
We should commandeer their fishing vessel.
yes.
One of them is a bit nervous. He's at the he's at one of them is at this cannon-like looking thing in the front. He's aiming at your way, and there's the captain at the back of this boat. He's just like, hello there. He shouts out to you. What are you doing out on the lake here?
Wait. Wait. Do not speak, Goop. Community manager, please have dialogue with these gentlemen on our behalf.
No.
You have his answer. I shout to the captain of the boat.
That's not an answer to our question. We need to know. I mean, just you steer clear of us, and we'll steer clear of you, and that'll be that.
What say you, Shrike? How do we respond?
Yes.
Yes, you agree. Excellent. Well, don't do anything to us, like I said, and we'll be fine. And they start sailing past you in their keelboat.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have.
How many people could that keelboat hold?
Give me.
He shared the sheet. It says. Oh, sorry.
Sheet?
Yeah, it popped up. You didn't mean to share it?
I didn't see it, so only you saw it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't think I showed it to players. I showed it to myself. I think you see it. Yeah, no. You give me an intelligence check on that, KFR. See if you can figure it out.
Sure. Where is it?
Your estimation, you think it could hold maybe one or two other people.
Here's the important question. Does it look like they have stuff on the boat? Like barrels, boxes, chests?
Yes.
Give me a perception check. Perception.
Shrike is just saying they do.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah,
I rolled a 2.
It looks like their boat has a lot of barrels on the on it.
Make a telepathic message to everybody. So, do you want to take their boat?
No.
This
Boat is better than a raft.
This
Wait.
is the worst idea you've had all week.
I think the logistics of any kind of combat scenario should go to our safety expert, Bunny Den.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're on little dinky rafts, and they have an actual boat.
With big cannon.
So
if we had all of our combat specialists on one ship, fine. But we have a bunch of invalids on both boats.
Okay.
We would
So
get a huge disadvantage.
how many losses do you expect, Den, if we were to engage? And are those losses acceptable? That's the question I need you to answer.
KFR, do you think the losses are
No.
acceptable? Your
KFR,
friend would be gone.
Your opinion is what matters, safety specialist.
I value all life equally. I don't want to accept any loss. That's not why I went into my profession. It's to save lives.
You're fired.
What are you guys doing? They're sailing past.
I think we're letting them go.
So this keelboat, they still have that ballista pointed at you guys. They're being safe, and they sail past you guys and disappear behind you. And that's your first 4 hours of going straight across.
All right.
Okay. So you've done half your day's travel. Go ahead and give me another survival check.
Navigator.
I am getting there. Perfect.
Navigator is.
We're going right back to where we started.
Your navigator says we're going straight, and
the boat immediately starts to keel.
You move towards. You're moving in a direction you're not sure.
So we end up back at
right?
the shore.
You're in the middle of a lake. I mean, yeah, I don't have any way to tell one way or the other if you're heading in the right direction or not.
We are on course.
Thank you, Navigator.
To that boat.
Well, no, you're not going towards the boat. You're going away from the boat. In fact, the boat was coming from what would be considered the east, and you guys are going north. Or not? They were coming from the west, and you guys are going north. It went west to east. And you guys are going north. You think?
Imagine with like Goop He kind of like is eyeing Sarah just to see what
You don't
he's
have
doing.
eyes.
I'm positioning.
He looks fine. He looks fine. It seems like he's content with you going the direction you're going. He
Then
doesn't have
yes,
any kind
we're
of
going.
adverse reactions to it at all, like he did when you were going the wrong direction. But you definitely he thinks you're on right. So up ahead you see a small island rising out of the water. Doesn't look like there's any hostile creatures on it. It might be a decent place to take a rest. If you wanted.
We do not want. We're traveling at a slow pace in order to be more cautious. That means that we can certainly accommodate another full night of travel. Let's go, everyone. Come on, chat.
We are at slow pace. I have been hurrying with my navigation.
I have you marked down as slow pace because that's what you're
Perfect.
doing. So you're going slow, which is fine. Yeah, you're gonna stop the island or you're gonna keep going.
Did you not say earlier that it requires all 6 people to paddle the raft?
No,
I thought.
I said it could require up to 6. Yes,
No.
but you were talking about stool, and I said there's one person who's going to be steering at the back, and 5 other people are going to be using their poles to navigate.
Right. Thank you. Yes, that was it. That is good. So on our ship, Goop is the one steering, right? They're the navigator. They're so that means that I am one of the 5 required to paddle. Yeah?
That's true. True.
Okay. I am going to cross my arms and refuse. We are
So you're at the island, and you want to stop. Okay. So you're gonna take a long rest on this island, is what I'm getting. Is that what I'm understanding?
Before anybody gets off, Kfar says, "Wait, wait, wait! But it could be a giant turtle. We'd best be safe." And I throw fireballs at it.
Okay. The fireball hits. Nothing happens.
Okay, I think it's safe.
Is it a
Scorch some
turtle?
rocks.
Say that again.
He scorched some rocks.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Goop. Food.
What?
You get out, and on this this island, you've got some
Is it? Did we find Magic Item Island? Oh, hooray!
you found these. There's these fungus on the island. Look like bulbous fungus with it's growing in the shallows of the water. It's just this bulbous fungus type of thing. You know this to be something you can usually get water from if you want it.
Water?
You know what water is.
I do know what water is. I would gather water.
Okay.
I would gather water. I just try to drink it.
Okay.
Screw these people.
Okay. So you get some of this thing. You get about you get a gallon of water from it and about a pound of edible food. And other people, the lackeys, NPCs, so to speak, they see Goop getting the water and stuff from these mushrooms, and they start following suit, getting some food and water from them.
Yeah.
I would insist on ritual purify food and drinks on that
Okay.
before anyone eats it or drinks it.
Okay.
Even though I'm no longer the health and safety officer.
Actually, you are. You've been reinstated because I need someone to keep me healthy. I will let your previous misconduct slide this time.
I apologize for valuing the life of our comrades.
Are there any little divots in the island that might be big enough to for a person to fit in, or is it like solid stone, or is it like dirt?
It's dirt. There's little bits of stone here and there, but it's basically just a little bit of rise of dirt coming out of the water.
Okay. I mean, if there's a divot big enough to kind of fit a person in, or maybe one that I can extend a little bit.
You could try digging a hole.
Yeah, that'll do.
You can go home.
All right, cool. I'm going to start gathering up as much of that water thing as possible,
Mhm.
and then start using it to fill the hole.
Okay.
And then I'm going to keep using prestidigitation to try and warm the water, and then I'm going to hop in.
All right. That's fine. There's plenty of that material that water orb, as Goop has identified, is there. You're able to make a bath for yourself in the middle of the dark lake.
I'll just like at some point I'll like scoop some out, and then I'll flavor it like wine. And they're like, this is really the life. This is what we should be doing with ourselves. And just drink it.
You're drinking your bath water.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, I've heard that you could sell that for a pretty penny.
Yes, well, especially if it tastes like wine.
Okay, you drank your own bath water.
That's
I
a
didn't
check.
purify that
mind-
water for the record. So
Bear
Oh,
in
I
mind that
understand
bear in mind that Kfar uses prestidigitation on himself to keep himself like clean all the time, which I have stated previously.
Yes. Okay. Great. Great. Who has the highest passive investigation score?
Not me.
Me
Uh,
at 7.
11.
wait, investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Mine's 12.
That's intelligence based. None of us are intelligence based.
Mine's 12. I don't know why.
All right.
Okay. Yours is the highest. Okay. As you're sulking off on one side of the island, then getting some of this water orb, you see something shiny on the ground underneath, right underneath the one you're harvesting.
Shiny like
It's shiny. It's the water is obscuring it a little. You know how water kind of obscures what's underneath it, but there's definitely something, that catches your eye, like a glint.
and Mr. E. This is out
Yes.
of the purview of my job description, but I see something shiny in the water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you think it could be a risk to the health and safety of our group?
Ooh, I can get it. I can hold my breath.
No, this is not a navigation issue.
I'm navigating to the shiny item.
I think it's best if I take that. And I'm gonna make a quick dash for the shiny.
Okay.
I'm
Then
also going
you-
to dash for the shiny.
Then it's right at your feet. Then do you want to pick it up, or you just want to watch these two?
I'd take a step back or two and let them figure it out.
Okay. Who is faster? Who has the higher dex?
My dex is 16.
Mine is also 16,
Ooh.
but I know my movement speed is faster.
What's your walking speed?
40.
Shit.
Goop, by the slightest of margins, Goop gets to the point where the Den was talking and sees the shiny in the water. Do you want to pick it up?
I imagine Goop doesn't even pick it up. He just like leaps into it, and it's just in his body.
Okay. In your body is a ring. Looks like it's like just a regular ring. It's got a skull on it. It's cold to your touch, so in your body it has this cold feeling to it. The skull's got this like yellow on the right eye side, this yellow gem of some sort, while the left eye looks like it would be closed if there were such a thing as an eye socket within, or an eyeball within a skull. So you've got this full on skull with the lower jaw and everything, yellow gem in the right eye.
Mr. E, look what I found.
Here. And I'm going to hold out the bag of holding. As your elected official and the group treasurer, I need you to place any found valuables into the bag.
As the safety officer, I will insist that I identify it before you do that, just in case it's cursed of some sort.
Oh, good thinking. Good
Now
thinking.
Goop's looking between the two. Very
Goop.
confused.
Hand it to Den Bunny Den.
Here you go,
Like,
Den Bunny
Can I
Den.
cast identify on it?
You cast identify on it. Have you already ended it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, okay. You identify it as a ring of obscuring. It's iron band with a skull, cold with a touch, has 3 charges. You can expend 1 charge to cast fog cloud without concentrating.
I explain what it does, and I pass it over to Mr. E. Doesn't
Oh.
seem to be cursed, so it is safe.
Fog cloud. This can be handy. A sudden diversionary method to obscure ourselves from our enemies. But who should be the one to carry it?
The communications officer, perhaps, since they could use it for ambiance during a speech or something.
What?
Yeah, like you give a rousing speech and then you throw your hands up and fog just.
Yeah. Or to set the mood for a discussion as well.
I think I don't think our communications officer likes their job.
No.
I find them. I'm just trying to bring ideas to the table.
I'm gonna walk over to Shrike and put my hand on their shoulder. Listen, I have the utmost confidence in you. I know you can do it. Just gotta believe in yourself.
No.
All right. You know what? You've convinced me. That's why you're the communications officer, and I'm gonna walk away.
Idiot.
All right, so you give the ring to.
No. I know who can best utilize this, and certainly won't use it to any ill effect on our own group. And I'm gonna walk over and present it to Kfar.
Me, really? Well,
Oh yes.
I'll be sure to use it for the best interest of the group at
Yes,
large.
of course, of course.
Sure, I'm sure you will. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate it immensely.
I take the ring and put it on my finger.
Okay, it's an attunement item, so you're gonna have to attune to it.
That's fine.
Takes whatever your
I'll-
attunement
Well, while we're
Probably
searching
better
Magic
than
Item Island, weren't we taking a we were gonna take a rest, right?
Yeah, so it's a long rest.
Okay. Don't we have something else that I? Oh yeah, the +1 dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I already identified that. We already know what it is.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking in the bag of holding to see what else we had shoved in there.
Okay. So anything else? Any other business you want to take care of before you take a long rest? No. No one speaks. All right, you guys take a long rest.
No.
Kfar attuned to the ring of obscuring, and you get on your rafts and get ready to go. I need a survival check at advantage. All right, you get going now without much of an issue. You going at what pace? Slow?
Yeah.
Okay, slow again.
Why are we taking a shortcut and then going slow?
Evens out.
I risk for nothing.
As you get going, about 10 minutes in, the phase res becomes visible, and you are completely in it for the next 4 hours. As you travel along, don't run into any issues. The water is, obviously dark and can't really see anything as you travel along. Well, you can a little bit because the phase res is lighting stuff up. You got dim light everywhere, and 4 hours go by, and everything seems like as right as rain. Go ahead and give me another survival check for at advantage. Okay, again, no issues whatsoever. You seem like you're going on the right path.
Oops, about to get
And-
fired.
All right, you make your way. You don't really see any. You don't really see any place to stop for the night. You're just on your rafts in the middle of the water. Um, so this would be where your camping is in the middle of the water at night. There is
Okay.
no phase res though. You leave the phase res after about an hour left on your trip. So you were in it for about 6 hours. But you don't see any kind of land or anything like that to row to or you make your way to for your rest.
As the health and safety officer, if we plan on taking a rest here, I insist we use the immovable rod as a tether to tie both rafts together, and we should probably tie each other up. In case
Hmm.
someone rolls off a boat, they'll be still connected to others and won't be woken up. And the immovable rod keeps us somewhat anchored.
So yeah, following your suggestion, I take it out of the bag of holding. I'm just gonna hold it at like shoulder height and click the button so it just suspends in the middle of the air, and then we'll tie our boat to the suspended rod, and then bring in the other boat and tie them to the rod, and then to us.
All right, seems fair. Yeah, good. You do that without issue. All right, and that's how you spend your night. Your long rest is in the middle of the water there. See something. No issues as you're in the middle of this lake overnight, and you have a successful long rest once again as you're continuing to make your way towards Neverlight Grove.
Easy
You
peasy.
yeah, next morning you unhook everybody from the rod. You take the rod back.
Yep.
Okay, good. So you detach yourself from the rod. The rod is back in your possession in your hand. And again, you start your day off. How fast are you going?
Nobody's been complaining. It's been working out. We're gonna continue slow pace travel.
Slow pace travel. Got it.
Slow pace travel. That way we get the advantage on checks, and we can forage. Oh, we can't forage for food. We're in the middle of the water.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
do we have any fishing poles? No, nobody bought fishing poles, did they?
I have nets.
Can
Okay.
we use the nets to bring fish up from the water so we can forage for food, or do we need to burn rations?
You guys have rations, right? You probably have to burn
I don't know.
rations. You can try fishing.
We didn't buy rations because you guys told me we could forage for food because I remember I brought it up.
What is this, you guys? I didn't say this.
Someone said it.
um, with the rod or with the nets and someone has an outlander feature, you're able to forage the food that you need to survive.
I think
That's
it's
why that-
Keith
Keith
is the
has one.
Outlander.
He gets the rod. He knows how to use the nets to successfully forage for fish while you guys are doing this. So he finds a way to link the nets between the two boats, and you kind of just drag the water. And every once in a while, a fish will pop up on either boat, and you're able to
So
save that for your day as you make your way along. But yeah, go ahead and we've done the morning, and give me your survival check for the next day. It's good. It's a good survival check. You're going slowly, so you again just cruising along, not having much of an issue. Though the phase res does kick back up again, um, and it's you got see dim light. You see dim light all the way around you. No, there's nothing anywhere near you in any way, shape, or form as you make your way along this very empty, very large lake. You can see out to your maximum sight distances, and there's just empty space in all directions, and just black water underneath you as you make your way along. Again, nothing happens for those 4 hours as you travel. Give me another survival check. Okay. 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 Call in that one. All right. So let's roll a d10 as you start going on your way. Oh, goody. And 12. Come on, roll the dice. I see you rolling it. 10. Okay. So, um, you see up ahead as you're making your way on the second leg of your journey. Let's see if you see it. You don't see it. So up ahead, you hear a rushing noise of some sorts. It's not Strike. Den, you have a super duper long vision, right? Like 300 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You see up ahead, about 300, about 200 feet ahead, you see it looks like there's like a lip in the water. You can't quite make it out. It looks like there's a lip in the water. You can definitely feel the current is pulling you towards it.
If I can't really see it that well, I would give my vision to 4 other people.
Okay.
I would give it to Goop, Mr. E, Kfar, and I would normally give it to Keith, but he's a little dumb today, so Shrike can have it.
Shrike. Okay. So those
And I'll point out what I saw.
Okay. So you all see it's about 200 feet away from you. You can definitely feel the pull of it on your rafts as your speed starts to increase from your slow pace. It's there's no rocks around. You're just in the middle of the water, but it's like there's just a lip, and you can feel the pull, and you can kind of hear a rushing water noise as you get slowly pulled towards it. On the other side of it, of this lip, you can see the lip where it drops off, and then about 100 feet past it, right at the edge of your vision, you can start to see a little bit of land. Anyone want to give me, let's say, an intelligence check or a wisdom check to try and see what you can figure out?
Sure.
Or a nature check. If you want to do a nature check, I'll take a nature check. Okay. That's 3. Did you mean to run a save or
No,
subtract?
I clicked the wrong button.
Okay.
There we go.
Who am I missing? Shrike.
There we go.
Shrike. Okay, there we go. So Shrike. I say Shrike, Spartan, and Goop. You think that the thing, because what you would normally, if you were out in the wild, what Kfar and Shrike would think it would be is a waterfall. But you're in the middle of the water. So then your next thought is, well, that seems like it'd be like a whirlpool of some sort, and that is in fact what it is. There is a whirlpool ahead of you, and it's about 50 feet wide, and you're being pulled towards it.
Ooh.
Should we use the rod again?
So Kfar sees it, right?
Yeah, you all see it, but only Goop, Goop, Kfar, and Shrike realize what it is.
I think we should be going the other way.
Goop's gonna let it. Guys, look, water cave.
Nope.
And he points to it.
Okay, you're being pulled towards it, so I need a group athletics check
What?
I'm
Wait.
going to
try and get out of the pull of this whirlpool.
A group athlete. Okay. All right.
Are we rowing? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, with
Yes.
the group. Okay.
As
So-
a group, you're trying to not get into this thing.
It was already established. Nope, I already did. All right. Can I hurry up and then tie some of my rope to the rod?
In a moment. I gotta check here. Looks like it's gotta be a fail. We'll check. All right. So we got The 5 of you. Let's see, Keith. Let's see how Keith does. Let me roll for him real fast. Can I roll for him? There we go. I did roll for him. Okay, I got an 18 for Keith. Okay, so that's 2. Now, no. All right. Need one more. So it's right now it's half and half. So we'll see what happens before we make you do that roll. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Roll. All right. Unfortunately, too many of you failed. You are going to go into this whirlpool. You can't break free of its pull, and your rafts are being pulled towards it.
Oh no! This is terrible. Yay.
So
I grab hold of stool, hold him tight.
okay. So you all get pulled in. Do you want to do the rod thing, right?
It doesn't matter
Right.
if we're going in. Like it's not gonna.
You're going. You're gonna go in.
Yeah.
Going in. Let's see if I got.
Goop will hold his breath.
Okay, so you're just on the edge. That's not going to work. I just need to get one of your area templates. It's not one for the what? Area templates. We use blue circle. 50. No, that's not it. That's too big. Put this out there. That's not the right size, guys.
Oh no.
We'll just use this one. It's not quite the size, but we'll use this. Actually, that's not right size. It's not the right size. It's actually something a lot of lines like that. So you're coming across it. We'll move you guys back, and we'll put this right about here. And you guys in your rafts, you just about reach onto it. Let's put this.
Oh no.
So your rafts are all going to take a bit of damage, and let's see if they survive the damage. That I roll. It's rolling dice. Rolling dice. Sources of I don't need this anymore. 12 damage. Is that going to be enough to sink your vessels? Let's see. Ship. Okay, which means. Okay, so your vessels are damaged quite bad, but they are still seaworthy at this point. They can still keep you afloat. There are visible cracks within the Zerkwood that's being used to keep these things together. But yeah, they're starting to get pulled down into this whirlpool. Since you're not in the water, I don't have to do that specific thing.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the water, right? There's nothing nothing that we can use to like try to like grab onto or to help pull us out.
No, there's nothing within sight. You know there's land on this side of it, on the other side of it, but you're currently like in it. You're in the very edge of it, starting to do the whole circular motion thing.
I'm gonna be holding stool. I'm just gonna stand there and try and ride the wave. Just take the dodge action.
Okay. Your as I said, your boats took damage when they first. hit the lip of it. You're technically right about there on the thing and starting to do the circular thing. You can now try to take another group athletic check to try and break free of the whirlpool.
You know what? Before we try to escape this perilous situation, I think we need a rousing speech from the community manager. Shrike, give me something rousing.
Shrike
At this
ignores
point-
him while he's trying to.
At this point, I'm going to do something that sounds very similar to the kind of thing that Shrike says, except it's going to be something along the lines of, if we don't do what's supposed to, we don't get ourselves out of here, we're going to end up dying in this depth of darkness with nobody left to find our lonely souls. Something people don't really want to hear. I'm essentially going to try and intimidate people into trying harder, like put the fear of God in them, as it were. If that's something I can try.
You want to do an intimidation check on the entire group?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an intimidation roll.
All right. Let's go ahead and use that tides.
Sure. Use the tides for this.
There we go. 13. That's not good.
No, even the people that are on your boat, they hear you and they're like, of course we need to get this done. Stop being a fool.
All right,
Wow.
time to
Get
try
told.
hard. I probably should have saved my ties from my athletics check, but
Oh, it's on you.
oh well.
There we go.
Oh,
Pretty
well,
sure we've
get the
already
save
failed.
anyway. Yeah,
Ooh.
probably.
Let's see here.
Is Goop not trying to help?
I don't know. Is Goop make a roll?
Goop!
I thought I did.
I don't see it.
Athletics 4.
Yeah, okay.
This is the second time rolling it, not the first. You've already rolled the second roll.
Oh no, it's because when I clicked it, it makes me choose normal roll because I have advantage on them for grappling.
Okay.
Roll it.
Let's do rot. This is much closer. 1, 2, 6. One more. Let's see how stool does. I need to do, strength roll. Nope.
It's so hard.
Who's the final one I haven't done? I haven't done one person. I don't think. 1, 2, 3.
What about that fish guy?
He's not with the group. I've done Bupino, I've done Prince, I've done Stool, I've done
Very
Rod, I've done all 6 of mine, and I've done Keith.
Did you do the dwarf lady braids?
I did her.
So we passed.
Yes. We'll say you passed on this roll. You're able to get out of the funnel. So you're able to get your boat back, and you've rotated some, so you're over on this side now. But you're out of the whirlpool. It won't take damage on this turn. You will need one more roll to break free of the pool. So I'm going to need another roll from everyone. One more roll.
Oh no. Okay.
So we'll do Keith.
Hey, I did good.
2, 4. Let's see. There, no. No. He's a success. Rot. Is a success. And- Yeah. So we got 6. Sarah. All right. So with the help of your NPC friends that are on the boats, you're able to finally break the whirlpool's pool, and you're able to continue on your way to the strip of land you saw. It's a small islet of land, just the tiniest sliver of land on the water. Uh, that's not good. Trying to find a good map. You know what? It's just a full-on island. That's fine. You guys get to the island, and you can start setting up camp if you'd like, or you can keep moving if you want. It's up to you.
I say we keep moving.
Put some more distance between us and that whirlpool. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Truth.
Are we in Fayrez?
I say you were previously. I don't believe. Yeah, you were in phase res before. This is the second leg of your journey for the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
We're in Fayrez. My boat is always to go in force.
Okay. So you get out of the whirlpool, and the phase res just kind of disappears as you get to this island. So it looks like this island, this little islet, is not in the phase res.
Dope. So we're gonna keep moving, right? Forest march.
It's probably safer to camp on the island while we have land.
Oh, fine.
I mean, the rod was nice, but maybe we can forage a little bit of extra food.
Excuse me.
This looks like
Maybe,
a pretty empty island.
maybe this is Magic Item Island. Yes. Let's stop.
Let's see. Yeah. This one, there's a bit of fungus on it, but nothing too dynamic. It looks like there's some of that barrel
Shit,
stock.
I'm dying.
Just barrel stock is this giant bulbous kind of fungus with a cask shape. You can do a survival check if you want to figure out more information about it. It's not going to be good enough. Anyone else care to investigate this barrel stock that's on it?
I will pretend to investigate the barrel stock and then promptly declare, "Ah, yes, I've seen these. These are safe to eat. Goop, help yourself."
Okay.
Okay. Goop, you have advantage on this roll because you are from the Underdark. You're
To be survival.
yes.
No. No need to inspect it. Just eat it.
More to identify it. You looks. You trust him. You think it's good to eat. That's fair.
Eat it.
Yeah, you eat it. It's fine. You were able to harvest from it, without issue. I mean, it looks like a giant barrel per se. You're able to harvest
Like a barrel stock.
You're able to harvest about 5 gallons of water and 7 pounds of food per stock. As you guys are rummaging around on the islands trying to
We'll do a purify on that as well. I don't know if it'll have any effect, but
as you're moving around, you hear this squeaky noise coming from around you.
Hey, Fire, get ready with the firebolt.
Oh yes.
I'm going to move you to the untitled map, $4.
Untitled.
and you see above you these little creatures. They're like hanging. They're like bats, but they're not bats. But they're like bats, but they're not bats. But they kind of look
Oh.
like bats. But they see you, and as you see them, we can roll an initiative. And that'll be great. Everyone, roll initiative as these little things are above you.
Did it put me in the tracker?
Warbucks have advantage on that. Remember?
Oh, right. That's okay. I have to roll it again anyway. So 21 for me. I did not remember. Thank you.
Okay. And Strike is still AFK.
Yeah, they're not at the screen.
All right, I'll roll for him here. He said, I know.
Hmm.
Oh, I have his token selected. Select token. 15. Okay, cool. So descending. And thank you for starting it. Mr. E, you see these little creatures up there and they look to do you harm. What would you like to do?
I would like them to not do that. So there are lots and lots of them, huh? And,
There are quite a few.
how high up in the air are they?
I'd say about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. That's all very good. I'm just going to reach out with my hand and I'm just gonna try to grab all their teeny tiny little minds and use my masterful psychic powers to try and we want them to sleep.
How much?
That's
17? 17. That's still probably going to get a few of them.
I owe that to the back. I think it affects everybody except this guy way down here at the bottom. So you could just pick which ones you want to go to sleep. I don't give a shit.
So the top, I'm just going to do the ones at the top. So the ones from, the ones from basically these top ones up here all go to sleep, and they fall to the ground. It's 20 feet up, so they all fall. Take fall damage, and all of them die instantly the instant they hit the ground. So let's say all of these are now dead. So we'll just take them out of combat.
All right.
Initiative on one of them, so I have to keep them all up.
Yeah.
Those are all dead up there. I just put a big.
Well, that works. Okay. After that, I am finished.
Those are dead. Okay. So it's the Sturgies boys' turns. And they are going to fly in and do their attack. So I'm going to fly to here. And they're going to fly to here. And they're going to fly to here. And here. And here. There. And they're flying above you, so that's why they could be in the same square.
Mm-hmm.
Strike. Okay, so looks like Goop, you have one next to you. It's going to attack you. Does a 24 hit you?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, it pierces you for 4, and it is attaches to you. While attached, it doesn't do anything, but it starts sucking your blood. It started its next turn.
You just want to take the average since it doesn't roll it. So, like at the start of your turn, it's always just 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah. Then we're gonna do a second one at you, Strike, or not Strike, Goop. 15. Does that hit? No. Okay. And then there's one over by. Looks like Den. There's one next to you. So Den, that one's gonna attack you. That's gonna miss. And then there's one next to you, Mr. E. And that's a 15. Does that hit?
No.
No. Okay. Then we've got one next to, we got two next to Kfar up here, so it's going to get 2 attacks. Kfar 1, Kfar 2. Kfar is 18 hit you.
Yeah. The
All right,
first
yeah.
one was a 14 as well, right?
14. It's a 14 hit you.
Yes, it does.
All right, you have 2 of these suckers attached to you.
Cool. So I take 5 and 4.
5 and 4, right. And then Strike, final attack on this last one over here. 22 is a hit for 5 damage. Strike, are you back? Is he back?
Yep.
He's back. So Strike, you take 5 damage and you have a Sturge attached to you. So I'm going to go ahead and mark these guys with something to know that they've been suckered to people. So it's these 4, and I'm just going to give them a status of, I don't know. I'm just going to do the restraint status on them just to wait. I clicked off it. Of course I did. That's smart. 4 status. They're kind of restrained because they're attached to you guys. So those who are attached, 2 on KFR, 1 on Goop, and 1 on Strike. Goop, it's your turn. You have one of these things attached to you.
I'm gonna punch the one that's attached to me.
Okay. Miss?
I'm gonna do it again.
You can't seem to get it. It seems to have attached itself to like that spot in the middle of your back that you just can't quite reach. So you're trying to punch back at it and you just can't quite get it. It's stuck there. Anything else you'd like to do, Goop?
No.
No? Okay. Strike. You have one of these things attached to you. What would you like to do? You miss. You hit. And it falls off you dead. And then you have one of these next to you.
Yes, I do. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon
Okay.
beside myself on the one that's like nearest to me.
Gotcha.
For that, I guess that's gonna miss.
And it misses.
And then I'm gonna try and bonk the one on Goop's back
Okay.
with this thing.
Miss.
Oh, 6 to whatever, dude. That's my turn.
All right. Kfar, you have 2 of these things attached to you. What would you like to do?
I don't like you poking holes in my outfit. Get off! And I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife on this one.
The one that's attached to you or one next to you?
So this one isn't actually attached to me. I
No,
don't
the
think.
2 in front
The
of you
ones
are
with the
attached.
web.
So
The ones with the
so
web are
this-
attached to you.
yeah. So, but I'm still gonna throw it at this one
Okay.
because yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. And where's my?
Huh.
So an 8, it'll miss, but even if it misses, it doesn't matter. It explodes.
Uh-huh.
To and so everybody within 5 feet of it has to make a dexterity save or take 6 cold damage.
Okay.
So then Heath, Goop, and 1, 2, 3, 4 the Sturges.
Yep,
And you.
and me as well. Yeah.
So,
On top of that, I also, I had tides up, so let's
Can we
do a thing
take
here real
just
quick.
the cold or the piercing too?
Just the
Just
cold.
the cold.
Got it.
And suddenly an eye opens up on Kfar's forehead and starts crying blood.
okay. So the 4 that are near you, I'm gonna have to move you. These Sturges all died. They can't, even if they pass, they fail. So the one that's on
It's save
Save or
or suck.
suck.
So if they
Save or
pass,
suck.
yeah.
Okay, great. Well then, all right, move them back. there. So, group check on dexterity, right? Yeah, dexterity. Come on, roll it. 3 pass, 1 fail. So the one
Wow.
here fails and dies. So the one that was attached to you that's within the 5 feet dies, but the other one is still okay.
Okay.
So she's-
I'm going to use a bonus action to spend a couple of sorcery points to get my spell slot back. Oh, no,
Okay.
wait. I can cast that one for free, so never mind.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, Mystery, you're up.
Well, I am going to I have to read the spell description. Oh, that's not great. Okay. I can occupy the same space as spiritual weapon, right? Because it's not corporeal.
Yes.
So we're just going to step up here, and I'm going to attack the Sturge to my right, the one here between Goop and Kfar.
Got it.
We are going to attack him, it, with a the rapier. Hiya. And then, wait, why did that roll? Oh, that's right. No, I did it. So it's 21 to hit, but
Okay,
so
hit
this
that.
one takes an 11, and then this one over here will take 3 because the
Oh,
fire
okay.
leaps.
Right.
Hiya! And I'm done.
The one that's on Goop dies, and the one that was next to you dies. Okay. So, start of the Sturge's turn. There's one still attached to Kfar. So you take 5 damage as it starts sucking on your blood. And I think there's only one left, and that's the one behind Mystery over here.
There's one under me
Oh, is there?
or around me.
Okay, I'm gonna move him to another space so that we know. So remove him to the space Mystery was on. That's fine. So there's one. Okay, so Mystery and so then Mystery and that's it. Those two are gonna attack. So this one's to Den. Miss probably, and this one is to Mystery. And that doesn't hit either. Okay, and the other one's just gonna stay attached to Kfar. Goop.
It's attached to Den and
No, it's just attached to Kfar. Just one is attached to Kfar.
okay. Well, I will move up and punch it for him.
Okay. Let's see you do it. You hit it, and it falls to the ground.
Perfect.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right, Goop, that's your turn. Shrike, you're up. Move over there. Okay.
Oh, let's try that. And then attack this one.
Okay. Miss.
Bonus action.
Hit. It is down.
And that will end his turn.
All right. Den, you have one remaining behind you.
Yes, I would like to try and smack it with my spiritual weapon.
Miss.
I would like to try and smack it with my mace.
Okay. Not your day. Not your day. All right.
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay.
There's one of these stupid things left.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and just give it a mind sliver. Just going to try and make its head pop.
Sure, that's a smart move. Intelligence saving throw. These guys are not known for their intelligence. It fails. And its head, as you say that, just explodes, spreading brain matter and head pieces all around its surrounding. So Den and the dwarf and Rons all get a little bit of brain matter sprayed across them. As that's combat, you're able to
Health Inspector!
this island.
Inspect Kafar's health.
Yes, I just walked over here to do exactly that.
Because I told you to, of course.
Oh yeah, of course. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on Afar.
Nice. Thank you.
Cool. Good. So you're at this island with the barrel stock. You can do a long rest here if you'd like, and get going on your ride the next day if you wish. It's up to you. You can try
Sounds like
and
a fantastic idea.
you do realize that your boats have both taken some damage. If you want, you could try and spend some time repairing it. If any of you have any skills in that,
Nope.
Mm-mm.
no one has any skills.
No.
Of course. All right.
Grew up in the church. I don't have any boating skills.
Keith has some, so we'll see if he wants to do it. Well, sure, I'll have him do it. It's proficiency plus. Just gonna have him do a strength save. That would cover it, right? Proficiency plus strength plus. Yeah. He tries to do some work on it, and he doesn't have any success. But it looks like he hadn't done any additional damage to it as you guys bed down for the night. Okay, for anybody want to do anything before we go roll the long rest?
No. Sleep.
Sleep, gotta sleep. All right, you get your long rest. You're now fully healed. You got all your spells and all that stuff back, which is great. As you continue on your journey, I'm going to move you all back to the map we're using for that.
Whoa.
I guess the only thing would be that while I start taking the rest, my eyes are closed except for the one on my forehead, which is just looking around and just staring intently at people as it tries to make eye contact
All right, but they're all asleep, so
for like an awkwardly long time. Well, I mean, they might not all be doing it immediately. You know, maybe some people are hanging out for a bit before they sleep.
sure, that's possible. Okay. You do that. Good. All right. I need a survival check from Goop. And how fast are you going to be moving? You did complete a long rest. Yes, this is the next morning. So any damage you took, you're going to be going at what speed?
Fast.
Fast.
We should go. Yeah, we've got to get away from the sturges and the whirlpools and.
Yes.
It's
I would just like to
horrible that
be
way.
in civilization again. I tire of this. So fast pace. No sleep until we arrive. Agreed? Yes. Let's go.
All right. Goop, give me a survival check at advantage.
Nice.
Good. All right. So you head off the island. Everything seems like it's in good shape. No issues whatsoever. You go off the island, and after about 30 minutes, you are back in the phase res. So it looked like there was a small respite on this island, and as you get going again, the phase res does reappear. But other than that, you don't run into any issues. It's a nice, calm ride on the boats. You can see that does crack. It does creak a little bit as you row from the damage it took from the whirlpool the previous day. But other than that, yeah, no big issue. You're going fast, you say.
Yep.
Okay.
And if there's Ferris, we definitely don't rest. That's rule number 1. Don't sleep in the goofy lights.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Great. So you're going really fast. Go ahead and give me another survival check there, Goop. Okay. You keep going. You thought you were going right, and you still seem like you're going right when you're continuing on this path. It's weird when you looked at the map before Goop. It looks like it went around the side, following the shore, and it would stop at like what you would assume was another tunnel. But as you look off into the distance, the let's see if there's phase rise. Oh, as you look off in the distance, you can see lights off onto the shore. Lots and lots of lights. It's very distance away as you continue. You're ending up with your day from the direction you're going. So way off in the distance, you can see lights. But it doesn't look like
Towards the lights. That's where we're going.
you're
I'm
going to
changing course.
You're going to change the course and go towards the lights.
Yes.
So you deviate and you're going towards these lights and not, obviously where the map had told you to go. That's fine. Do you want you're still about an hour travel from the lights. Do you want to continue going or do you want to stop in the middle of the river? Okay, so as you get closer to it, it definitely looks like a settlement. It's definitely a settlement of some sort. But yeah, it just looks like a settlement up ahead, like a city of some sort. Yeah. Do you guys want to approach the city, or would you prefer to?
Is it on the
Yep.
map?
100%.
There
is it
is a
mentioned-
map of this location, yeah, but you're
The
not.
map we were given was the guy make mention of the city.
Yes. When you look at the map, you see a little settlement off to the east. Now it's you according to the map, you're supposed to pass this and go past it a few days, up and around, and then there's a tunnel out of this area.
And
What?
when he was explaining the route, was this one of the warnings he gave us of like the dangers?
You don't. He didn't give any specifics on dangers. He just said he couldn't guarantee that this passage was safe. Just that this is the quickest route.
Okay.
So
We should
it is-
definitely head there. I mean, it's towards the end of the day, and we could do with stopping rather than, traveling on these rafts or ending up in a strange tunnel. I mean, these could be some friendly, hospitable folks.
Well, when you see it, when the lights start coming up, you one of the people in the boat, Pito, is like, "We were supposed to go to Neverlight Grove, right? That's Gracklestug. That's the wrong place. We're gonna go to Gracklestug. I guess we can go to Gracklestug. I'm all for that, but we were supposed to.
Do you want to roll through the night, or would you rather stop off on the way? somewhere
You
more
guys were in
comfortable?
a hurry to get to Gracklestug to get to Neverlight, and this isn't it. This is Gracklestug.
What you're
I-
saying isn't helpful. Stop
What
talking.
is Crackle Stuck? Is that somewhere we want to avoid?
That's my
No.
city. That's where I'm from. That's my city. I'm from Gracklestug.
Then there is no issue. I chose to come here. This is where we go.
Okay, so you're gonna go to Gracklestug. Okay, just making sure.
We're gonna need to recruit somebody to row in this guy's place if we leave him at his house.
Okay. All right, so you start making your way towards Gracklestug.
How far away does this look?
Maybe an hour's worth of rowing. It's going to be a con check from all of you as you do the row. This is the end of the day. There's no phase res though, so you don't have to worry about that. So just give me a con roll to see if you get any kind of exhaustion.
That's a save, right?
It's a con save, yes.
Okay.
It's a pretty easy one for the first one.
Use my sides.
Fail. Pass.
Is this for everyone or just people that's rowing?
Everyone that's on board. You're rowing, aren't you?
No, I was the one in the back navigating.
It's still part of the rowing. You have to
Okay.
turn the bowl one way or the other to navigate. You can't just say go that direction. You tied to chaos to get that advantage.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's just the con check,
That's fine.
11
You
would be
pass.
enough anyway.
You pass. So we need mystery. He went bio. Then there's Keith, who I've got. Let's see, Keith, con save. Keith passes, and mystery is away. So I'll pull him up and roll for him. That's fine. And mystery passes. Okay, so it's only Den who gets slightly winded when you approach these docks, And let's see here. I won't do that. That's a mistake. Okay, go back real fast. Gotta do some adjustments. Guys are way too big for this map, but we'll make do with it. Right, you're too big for the map. We'll fix it. I'll fix it later. So you are approaching a Gragglestuck, and you see some docks ahead. Lots of docks. They look busy. They look like people are just working away at them. Put you on the map. Can you guys see on the map now? Yes? No? Yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
Good. I think it's the right map. Maybe it's the wrong one. I don't know. No, it's the right map. Okay, you're approaching Gragglestuck, and there's some docks up ahead, and you know, I think this is a good place to stop. So you guys are on approach to Gragglestuck on your rafts, and by next week I will have set up your tokens properly so that you're not giants in this humongous map of Gragglestuck. Your not intended destination, but the destination you have ended up with.
So I mean, we've reached a new place. That's a level up, right?
No, no, that's not. No, afraid not. But you are at a new location now, so you can investigate its wonders at your leisure. Sweet. Pick up. Is he back from his bio?
No.
He is not back from his bio, so he doesn't know we are stopping for the night. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, you see that the docks, they're busy. People are moving. They some people see you and kind of look at you, weird. Why are these people on rafts? Why aren't they Duragar? Because most of the people on the docks are Duragar. So we'll have to decide where you guys dock and all that wonderful stuff. And maybe maybe you'll level up next week. I don't know. It depends on what you do. Didn't realize you were gonna get to Gravis. Sorry.
Hope hopefully we don't spawn another Prince of Hell.
Got an amazing navigator who got you to the wrong place. That's
Nah, this is where I was going all along.
This is where you're going all along.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not the wrong place if I intended to get here.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, we went to the right place intentionally, but no one in the chat can see this because I can't drag Warbucks' character over. So the chat's still looking at the previous map.
It's weird.
Yeah. So, but yeah, next week we should be hitting up Gragglestuck. We can figure out navigation points on that. You guys can decide if you want to stick around here or if you want to move on to Neverlight, which is where you were intending to go. Which is
So according to the map, like from where we are here, would we need to get back on the rafts and head round to go to where we're going, or could we just travel there from land if it's just kind of east of where we were supposed to go?
you can go on the land if you want from here, but the map doesn't show the directions from that point. They just shows the directions from a different stopping point north
Does it,
up there
okay.
on the Gragglestuck map.
Does it show a like a landmark that we can use to navigate to? Like we can say, hey, how do we get to this place?
Not really. You just have to follow the curvature of the map to the north, and you would be able to find a way. We're on the Gragglestuck map, Warpix. But yeah, there's you would just know that if you kept following the shoreline to the north and around, you would be able to find the location that the Society of Brilliance member showed you. But there's no like landmark. Landmark is specifically the you would find a hole about 2 days travel north of here if you went that route. But presently, you're in Grekelstug, or you're about to dock into Grekelstug if you want. You don't have to, but that's where you're currently at. And that's where we were going to stop for the evening Warbucks if you were keen on that. Great. So take us out.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week. That's where you need to be if you want to get involved and play some games yourself. And hopefully you'll join us next weekend, same time, Sundays at 7 Eastern. And we'll see you next time.